Hey y'all, what's going on? Bones here with another video, and today I want to cover wave dashes, and more specifically what nobody tells you about wave dashes. Now I've split wave dashes into three purposes. The first is speed, the second is distance, and then the third is going to be unpredictability. I'm gonna hop into free play and show you exactly what I mean now. So first off, a wave dash is anytime you flip and you land on the ground instead of completing the full flip. This gives you the speed boost without having to go through the entire flip motion. So you can do them sideways, backwards, forward. Obviously, you guys all know that. So in the category of speed, you maybe learned right out of the gate to do wave dashes off walls. If you're a really cheeky player, maybe you do them onto walls. Not like that, like that. And these are all perfect for speed because it makes more sense to do a wave dash into a flip when you're coming off the wall than it does to try and flip off the wall and gain speed that way when you're gonna have an awkward landing and all of that. So wave dashes can be good for speed in locations where you get bumped in the air and you need to keep your speed up. You're coming down off a wall and you want a little speed boost into a flip. You're doing a little loop-de-loop in your goal and you want to get a little speed on the challenge. Sure, perfect. So now that we've covered all of the places where it's best just for speed purposes to wave dash instead of flip, the problem I was noticing was, why would it make sense to wave dash on the ground and wait all that full second that you're in the air to get back to the ground to get the speed boost when you could just flip, get the speed boost, and then keep going? It's obviously faster if you flip than waiting and then wave dashing. So I was watching pros and I was like, why didn't he just flip there? It would have been faster. But that was the problem. Wave dashes aren't just for speed. This brings us to category 2, which is about distance. The distance you are from the ball, the distance you are in your position, etc. Wave dashes are really good if you don't want to go far. If I flip, look how far I just traveled. You go pretty much half the field, a third of the field, whatever it may be. But that's too far sometimes. That's enough to put you out of position, to lose possession of the ball, etc. Whereas a wave dash can be done in a third of the space a flip can be done. So if we're looking at positional wise, you're waiting on the goal line, you're mirroring or something, right? And instead of flipping to gain the speed, you got a guy dribbling you, he's about to flick on you, but you don't quite have the speed. If you wave dash, you've not compromised your position and you still get the speed boost of a flip. So now you're still in good position and you can cover the whole goal, but you're not flipping into your net and then sacrificing all of that, the back post shot, etc. Now it can be used in a variety of positions like that. Just wanted to give an example to explain how it works better in position wise. Now the other way that the distance affects it, and this is a big one if you're a ones or twos player, it's in possession of the ball. If I want to get this ball up to speed and I flip into it, I've now lost possession of the ball. I can no longer get back to this ball unless I'm gonna diagonal flip and then chase it up the wall, etc. It's not as good as if maybe you go here and wave dash. Now you still have control and you're up to speed with the ball to do whatever you need. You didn't waste a bunch of boosts doing that. So essentially the wave dash in concern to distance allows you to get a speed boost without sacrificing position or possession of the ball. This brings us to our final category of the wave dash, which is going to be the unpredictability. And what I mean by that is the wave dash is one of these mechanics that grows with the player you are. Just like air dribbling by a Plat 2 is not going to be the same air dribble as a RLCS Pro, wave dashing can be used in different ways and with different control to where it becomes really a greater offensive weapon and a greater defensive weapon. If you wave dash into a challenge or you wave dash into a flick, you're going to be a lot less predictable than somebody who just drives into that challenge or somebody who just flicks off the first bat. And the problem with this is it's definitely something that's going to grow with the player. And so I could tell you all the different ways where you could wave dash into it and stop the ball and then flick, or, you know, going off the ceiling and keeping your delayed flip and then flipping over and wave dashing and shooting the ball that way. These are all different ways, but ultimately they're going to grow with the player. And it's something you're going to have to figure out on your own. Anyway, guys, this is my wave dash tutorial. I hope you guys found it useful. I struggled with figuring all this out on my own. Figured I'd make it nice and easy for you guys. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, and my socials are in the description. Thank you very much.